Hey everyone, just wanted to jump on. I haven't done a live on my profile in quite a while now. I've had tonsillitis, so I've not been able to do half the training that I wanted to, and I'm still getting over it, so excuse me. Oh, I've just literally, I feel like I constantly got a tickle. So what I actually wanted to give you some value today and tell you to stop making excuses. And there's something that we always do. We always sit there and we always procrastinate about things, and we can go through a lot of stuff, can't we, and think, oh, do you know what, I'll sod it, I'll do it tomorrow. But actually, to accomplish absolutely anything in your life and become successful in the first place, we have to understand the reason why we are making the excuse in the first place. So I've got a couple of tips for you today. And one of them, I would say, when you are going to make that excuse, when you are actually going to say, oh, well, I'll just do it tomorrow because of whatever.
Oh, you're still using the laptop.
Yeah, I'm still using my laptop. So, actually, your first excuse that you're going to make, and you say, oh, well, I'm not going to write that, or I'm not going to do that document today because of, my mum or whatever. Hey, Rachel. You need to learn why you are making those excuses in the first place. Is there something that's holding you back? Is there something you think, oh, do you know what? I just can't do this today. My mind's just not with it. You've got to ask yourself the questions, the reason why you're making that excuse in the first place. And when you go through and you're actually feeling that way, I would say to you, do you know what? Go and sit down in a quiet room if you can, which is quite hard work in my house. If you can, and take 5 minutes to yourself, 5 minutes sat in a park, or 5 minutes just chilling, and 5 minutes, well, actually, why am I making these excuses? Why am I saying to myself I can't do something when I know I can? Excuse me. You always, when we tend to make the excuses, we shift the blame all the time. We might say, well, okay, well, I can't be successful because I've got kids. Well, that's shifting the blame. Okay, here's another one. I can't lose weight because my husband bakes really nice cakes. You're shifting the blame. You're not actually accepting the responsibility for your actions. For every excuse that you have, you're passing the buck. So, yeah, what I really would say to people that are still doing this, you're still making the excuses, you're still thinking, well, do you know what, I'll just shift it to somebody else. You really need to think about your belief system. Your belief system that you have, whether you actually believe that you can achieve that thing that you wanted to do. Whether you feel like, okay, well, I want to earn £5,000 a month, but that's not really going to happen to me. I really only feel like I'm going to earn £5 this month. That is working on your belief system. And if you don't actually believe that you can do something in the first place, this is when you get the excuses. Okay, when you get the excuses popping up, you obviously don't believe in anything that you do, and you need to unlimit yourself. Now, I actually have put together a PDF which will help people to unlimit their beliefs. It will help you to see exactly what your end goal is, and to actually go through and achieve it. So this is something that I want to give to you guys today, and I will pop the link below for anybody that would like to download that as well. But it's just a bit about being more aware of your things that you're actually saying to yourself. And if you're thinking, well, actually, I can't do anything, I'm too scared, I can't, I want to drink this much water today, but I don't believe I can do it. I only feel like I can drink half that bottle. That's going to be stored into your subconscious mind, and it's all about retraining that and actually thinking, well, yeah, I actually can drink all that water, and really, really going for it, So once you have gone through the process of actually thinking, well, I can do it, you then need to go through and visualize. Now, I always say that visualization is something that's massive. And if you can see it, you can achieve it. Okay, if you can see it, you can achieve it. All the time, you really, really can, because in this world, we always doubt ourselves. There's lots of self-doubt. There's lots of other things that we think, well, I really can't do it. People really doubt themselves. They either think, someone might judge me in a particular way if I do it this way, or, do you know what I mean? And we think so much that we actually make an excuse. That overthinking is actually going to sabotage anything you are trying to achieve in the first place. It really, really is. So it's just about working with your thought processes, working with the beliefs that you have already and installing new ones. It's that simple. Our minds are like a computer system, and if you've stored the information in, you can rearrange that information and change it all up. Do you know what I mean? You can really, really change it all up into your mind. Whatever your belief is now, believe that you can achieve something different. You are more and are worth more than anything in the world. You can go on and achieve absolutely anything you want, as long as you've got the visualization of where you're going, and you don't lose sight of that. It's when we lose sight of it as well, we start making the excuses and start chucking all in these extra things and blaming Jim down the road. And do you know, you really start blaming other people and bringing other people in. It's their excuse. You're not accepting the responsibility. Take a minute to come back to reality. Take that minute. Sit down with the worksheet that I've created. Print it all out. Sit down with it. And think to yourself, I can do this. I'm going to unlimit my beliefs today, and whatever I write on this sheet will come to me because that's what I believe. Now, this worksheet that I've created, like I said, I will pop the link in as soon as I'm done with this live training now. But it really has given me it's given me more to life. You know, there was times that I said to myself, I cannot do it, I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't do it. And, you know, there's times that I still think, I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't do it. And that is when I pull myself back to my Believe in You worksheet and say, well, actually, I've written all this down. If I can see it, I can achieve it, right? So I hope you found that interesting, and I hope you find my PDF really enjoyable to work with, and I will speak to you soon. Take care.